Hi guys, um, welcome to part 2 of right hand improvisation. This is 1 a.m. I'm making this video 1 a.m. and yeah, just thought I should let you know. And in part 2 of improvisation, I'm going to be explaining the concept of improvisation. Because it's a concept, you don't just put your hand on the piano and play. In the part 1 of right hand improvisation, we experimented with creativity, and I hope you've done that. If you've not done that, please go back and do it. And we use just 3 notes: the do, or the re, and the mi. In today's lesson, we'll be using 4 notes: do, re, mi, and so. We're adding 1 more note to increase the possibilities for your creativity, the number of combinations to sound better. And we will even go beyond that today, but initially to just be 4 notes. And I have found the perfect way to explain improvisation. And it's why I'm making this video now, because I've been thinking. I sat on this chair around 10, and this is 1. I've been thinking of the best way to explain it. Sometimes you know something, but you just can't find a good way to explain it. But I found the perfect way to explain it. I remember when I first arrived Lagos in Nigeria, because I'm a Nigerian in case you didn't know. I lived with my sister, and I told her that I kept asking her, oh, how do I get to the market? I keep missing, when I get into the public transport, I keep missing my stop. In Nigeria, you don't use back then, you don't use Google Map to know your stop. You know it or you don't know it, right? And she kept telling me landmarks. Next time you enter a bus and you get to your stop, before you just walk away, look around, look for a tall building or something, so that whenever you get there again, you can easily identify the landmark. And the other thing is, imagine I was a driver. While I was still getting used to that environment, would I be driving fast? No, I wouldn't. I would drive slow so that I don't miss my junction. And as I keep driving and I get familiar with the territory, I can increase my pace. So, in music, there are different paces with which you can play a series of notes, otherwise called a melody. There is a whole tone. There is the half tone, there is the quarter tone, there's the 1/8, there's the 1/16, right? Now, when you are trying to improvise, start slow with the whole tone and with the half tone. When you've mastered that, you can then go to the quarter tone and to the 1/8. And the smaller it is, the faster you go. So I will show you an example of the whole tone. This is my metronome. If you go to Google Play, just type metronome and you'll see this app. Let me go there. That's it. Metronome beats. Right? Yeah, I set it on 20, and then I set this part, right? If I press play, so the beats is four beats in one. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember the journey I talked about? We're starting with the slowest. So if we press, that's the whole tune. Focus on the right hand. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get that, right? I'll reduce the volume now. Alright. We're going to the half note now. Don't worry, eventually all of this will make sense. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. I hope you see the half tone is faster than the whole tone. So now the quarter tone will follow the beats to go like this. So you remember I said we are going to add the saw notes to the do re mi from last lesson. Back to the half notes. We won't go to quarter notes yet. That will be in the next video. But the goal is, at the end of the day, let's say you now know the routes. As a driver, you know where you're going to. What happens eventually is you start to mix the speed. So you're driving, you don't feel like going fast, you go slow. You don't feel like going slow, you go fast. So now your pace now is determined by your mood and how fast you really want to go there. So you vary between all the speed. So that's what's happened eventually. When you've mastered improvisation, you now mix all the speeds, the whole tone, the half tone, the quarter tone, and the 1/8. But first of all, we have to start with the slowest, right? Remember the slowest, although the slowest is too slow, so we won't be starting with it. So the slowest is, let's go again. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, it's too slow. 3, 4. Although we can still make use of it, we can do. Go to re, go to mi. Do, re, mi. Why am I using do twice? Think about it. It's because the do note is in the do chord and the fa chord. So it sounds well when I use it. Do you understand? Which other notes can I use with the do? I think I can use the mi as well, because the mi is also in the do chord, right? So let's use the mi now. Mi, do, re, mi, again, mi, do, because the do is in the fa chord, now the re is in the sol chord. So now, which other note can I use in the fa chord besides do? I can use the la chord. So you see, I use the la chord for fa now. Did you notice that? Mi, mi, la, re. I'm already improvising, but I'm doing it very slow, so there is no excitement. But remember, when you're driving, you drive slow before you drive fast. Do you get that? Okay, let's go. So which other notes can I use with the sol chord? I can use the T. So now we are doing mi, la, ti, mi. Mi, la, ti. Which other note can I use with the la chord? Mi, la. I can use do instead of mi. Do you understand? I'm using passing notes now, right? I use two passing notes. So for me, do you understand? So do you see what I just did? When I started with the do. I started with, then with the fa, do, with the sol, re, with the la, mi. And if you notice, all these notes I'm playing for those chords exist in the chord. For the do chord, the do is inside it. That's it. For the fa chord, the do is inside it. Those are landmarks. Remember the landmarks in my story. So you need to know whenever you're playing the fa chord, the do is the landmark. When you sol chord, these three notes are the landmarks. The sol, T, and the re, the G, the B, and the D. Right? When you're playing the la chord, those are the landmarks, the do and mi. The la is also the landmarks, but these other two are more important. Right? So I started there, then eventually I got to a point where when I played the do, I wasn't using the do, I was using the mi. Then when I got here, those are landmarks because you can play any notes that exist on the chord and it will sound well. Do you understand? So remember, we're playing whole notes. In the next lesson, we'll be using the half notes, which is a little bit faster, and then we'll combine both of them. But you must learn to play the whole note first and enjoy it. See, if you don't enjoy the whole note, which is slow, you will never get to the half note, the quarter note. You'll never get there. Master this level. So we'll do that again. Metronome. And don't forget, after you start enjoying it, you can now start adding passing notes. So what is a passing note? A passing note is, okay, I know I'm going to press mi for this. So I can do right? Do you see? I am coming here, but I just have to play those two first. Then I'm supposed to play do for la, but I can do, or I can do. Do you understand? So let's do that again. Do you see the passing notes I'm using? Now those passing notes are random. You don't have to bother about the passing note making sense. You can literally just do anything. But come back to those landmarks. As long as you land back on those landmarks, you'll be fine. Do you understand? It can be 2 passing notes, it can be 3 passing notes, it can be 4. You can literally do. Yeah, you can literally do that as long as it fits into the time frame, right? There's another variation. So instead of do, re, mi, we can now do re, mi. Do you see that? See that? So that is your exercise. I thought I would teach more than this, but I have decided to stop at this point. Exercise this pace. It's whole tone exercise. Master it. Send me a chat. You can ask for my phone number. It's in the description of this video. Send me a chat. Send me a video of you improvising at this pace. And I'm on Telegram and WhatsApp. We'll talk about it, what you can improve on. And yeah, And then in the next episode of improvisation, we will move to the half tone. And we know how fast that is, right? So the half tone, we have something like this. So this is faster. Now the goal of learning the half tone is so that we can mix it with the whole tone. Now there is a special kind of beauty that comes from mixing something slow with something fast, going slow, going fast, going slow, going fast. It's almost like a dance. What makes dance beautiful and lovely is the change in pace. 1 second, the dancer is moving fast. Another second, the dancer slows down. Another second is moving fast. That is improvisation on the piano. So 1 second you're playing whole tone on your right. Another second you've gone back to half tone. Another second you've gone back to whole. That is the dance of improvisation. And I'll be here to guide you through. Don't forget to message me and see you later.